No, I was just checking because, as I mentioned earlier in the recording,
Yeah, our friend is coming down.
Are popping over.
Who knows? Maybe they could come in and join in and make commentary.
Oh, I was actually considering, like, before you were talking about coming down earlier, I was actually considering having, like just they'll be in the background.
They probably would happily make commentary if we asked.
And I even came up with some pseudonyms for their names.
Sure, I don't know. They might want fake names. They might use their real ones.
Well, I was going to call them, because these aren't their real names, but I was going to call them Bobby and Kathlynn.
Bobby.
You get it?
Yeah.
But I was like, I was kind of proud of that. I was like...
it depends. They might use their real names. Sometimes, I don't know. I actually don't know would they mind or not.
From my experience, I don't want to go into too much detail, but from my experience, I think they would mind.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, so... we're gonna have to also decide what we're gonna like. Usually, when when everyone pops down, folks, we watch movies and stuff.
Yeah, and it's actually been, I think, a year since all four of us
have come together. Yeah,
I think they came in a while back too, but I wasn't able to come down.
Yeah, you were busy.
Yeah. It's just that's life. As you get older.
Yeah.
You just
hard to make the time.
You just can't. Because I actually. It's kind of sad. An elderly woman that used to work with me, she just used to, before COVID, she just be very old. She only came in for a few hours. She like did a bit of cleaning and stuff and like make tea and stuff for like the management. But no, she passed away.
Okay, yeah, that's sad. Yeah. But like, what I did find funny was just the way like
she was like.
You said she was like, old. She's just being very old.
No, she was old. She was old. Now she was developing Alzheimer's, I think, before COVID. And then COVID happened. And I still remember she was popping into me and everybody being like, see you all in 2 weeks. Because that's what we all thought COVID was going to be. 2 weeks. And then it was skipped years and she never came back because obviously her Alzheimer's got worse during COVID. And she passed away. So it was actually a massive, like when we went to the removal during the week, there was a load of ex-staff and current staff from my work going, which was nice. And I'm actually still friends with one girl that did leave during COVID. We message constantly, but we haven't met up, but we message all the time. And we keep saying we will meet up. And her first meetup since she left the company was a funeral.
Oh, that is.
We were laughing about it, but we were like, because like we were kind of like, we finally got to meet up. And we're like, okay, now we actually have to meet up for real. But
yeah,
like,
because you just met up in the jolliest place in the world.
Yeah, but it was just and I actually messaged her. I was actually the first. I actually came into work on Monday, and there was a message from one of the women who still work from home, and she was like doing the rounds. So and so passed away on Saturday. Removal is on Tuesday. We basically. So I messaged her right away. She was at work, and she said she lived in the area, so she said her mom actually told her when she got home. Her mom rang her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Caitlin actually messaged me and already told me." So and she was like, "I'm going to the removal," but yeah, so it was just a massive round thing of everyone just messaging each other. But it was really nice. A lot of people showed up, and even people who used to work at our place showed up, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah. I get that.
But like, and then we were actually talking. Me and the receptionist were only talking about her the week before, which was really weird. But I feel like that always happens. I think when you mention someone and they're old, something bad happens practically all the time in Ireland. I don't know why.
Your superstition.
No, and I just think it's facts at this stage.
But what I was going to say actually is, with regards to movies, like we have to kind of decide. Obviously, we'll need them to be here, but what kind of movies we're going to be watching.
As long as it's not horror, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, we've said that in the past, and your definition of what is horror and what isn't horror is wacky to me. Like, there's so many horror movies that you watch that you're like, oh, I'm fine with that one.
I think it's just, I don't know. It just depends.
Like, okay, some of them obviously, some are very serious horror films and some are very, like, lighthearted horror films.
I like Jennifer's Body, which is more funny.
Yeah, but that is considered to be a horror film.
It is considered a horror film, but it's a funny horror film.
Like, another one is Repo de Genetic Opera.
Yeah, but that's a musical.
Yeah, but it's also a horror musical. Same with Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay, yeah, but that's not even scary.
So it's just funny, like your definition. And then did you say that you watched some of the Scream movies?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you saw...
I like Jenna Ortega, who stars in the newer Scream movies up until recently, because now she's left.
Is she the one who was in...
Wednesday.
There's like these horror movies, X or something like that?
I'm not sure. She's the new Wednesday.
Okay. I'm not 100%. I know the name, and I think I know of at least one movie she was in, but I can't quite remember the name of it. But yeah, so it just with you, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
What horror movies you'd enjoy and what you wouldn't.
I am an interesting person, Owen. You should know this by now.
You are 100% interesting. At least to me.
No, my boyfriend does the same thing.
You're quite the character. But
I think I confuse people sometimes.
So what we often do is we usually watch at least one animated movie of some kind.
We do.
And there's a few that I'm excited about. The only thing is some of them are kind of like weird. And I'm not 100% about... Oh, this could be... Okay, it didn't really translate to much, actually.
No, but it's fine. It got me out of my tight bind.
Like, for instance... Okay, Kathlynn, in the past we've spoken about, animated movies and the fact that, like, you love a lot of animated movies. And to be fair, I do too. But there was like one time I remember where we were talking about, I was asking you like, can you name any animated movies you don't like? And you struggled. You were like, pretty much like, you were like, I pretty much like all animated movies.
I can't think of it now. So when I put on the spot, it does make me nervous. So I think that's what it is. Like, probably Chicken Little, but when I say I detest it with my absolute being, probably not.
That's actually a very good pick, actually.
Yeah, but see, when I think of anime movies, I don't think of like Disney. I think of probably Japanese, probably in my head. So that's
anime, man.
Yeah, like anime in general. I've seen some that I wasn't like the biggest fan of compared to others, but I wouldn't say, oh, they're the worst animated movie I ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, for me, one of the worst that I've ever seen is a movie called Legend of the Demon Womb.
That just sounds terrible, Owen. Why would you even watch that?
Back in the day...
I won.
Amazing.
I don't know how, but apparently I won.
Well, I mean, as long as you win.
She must have fucked up somewhere.
I forgot that she was in love with the Dark Prince. But,
was she? Oh, not surprising, actually. Yeah, she's gonna...
Otto.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, the reason I saw that movie was because it was part of a 2-box set from Manga Entertainment back in the day, and I got it for €3. So I was like, oh, it's €3. Why not? And then I sit down to watch the two movies, and they're among the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Sometimes bad movies can be good. Like, I think I spoke about it. You last about the K-pop Demon Hunters movie on Netflix that dropped a week ago.
I thought you said it was like genuinely good.
It was genuinely good. When I first saw the trailer, I thought it was either going to be insanely bad, but in a good way, that it's so bad you kind of enjoyed it. Do you know those kind of ones?
Oh yeah, I have loads of those.
Because I love shit movies when they're actually just, they're shit and they're just so funny. I love a good shit movie. Yeah, shit movies are good for what they are.
For me, some examples would be...
the most, like the movie, the Irish movie that you showed me.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, that's just so shit, it was kind of
Fatal
funny.
Deviation.
Yeah, it was so shit, it was so funny. Like, I love a good shit movie. The Dead or Alive live action movie, so shit.
Oh yeah, you've talked about that a lot.
Looked like she was about to pop off her head any second. But like, me and my friends thought it was hilarious.
We still have 5 minutes.
Yeah, will we try one more?
Yeah. We have 5 minutes, so... for me, an example would be the fourth Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. It's like the most pathetic excuse of a horror movie I've ever seen, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, but it came up Demon Hunters though ended up being actually good. Sorry, that is what I was trying to say. That one was
you were telling
it was actually, and it's all my entire feed is on it. All my friends are on it. The soundtrack's a banger. All the songs are bangers. It has the song of the summer in there. My little soda pop. Jesus Christ, I've been listening to that constantly. oh, but like
I feel like I actually heard of that. Actually,
it goes mal. It was like, yeah, it was only about a week, but it's actually like charting on Spotify and everything.
Maybe that's why I've heard.
The soundtracks are charting, but they're actually really good. They were actually made though. They actually did team up with actual popular K-pop producers in Korea, like Teddy from YG Entertainment / Black Label, who works on Blackpink stuff. So they actually did do their proper research and get good people. And then it was animated, like I said, by the people who did Into the Spider-Verse. So the animation was really good.
Was it the same kind of frame rate thing, or?
I think it was. I'll show you the trailer. I didn't show you the trailer last time, but I'll show you the trailer when we're like just after this.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty good. My boyfriend loves K-pop, but he won't watch it for some reason. I think knowing him, he'll watch it in a couple of weeks and be like, "Oh, it's really good."
By the way, just before we go on, so just to make sure, so it says score 15,000 points before clearing 15 lines. So what you want is to stack them.
Try to get. So what I'm going to do is.
Just wanted to make sure you got that before we continued on. But I was going to say is...
Hold that, because that comes in handy sometimes.
The fourth Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. First off...
How many lines is it for Tetris again?
4. But it...
Oh my god, wait, I'm trying to look. Tell me how many lines I have currently going.
If you have one more in the middle, it'll be 4 lines. Like there, yeah. But the fourth Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, super cheap, and yet
oh my god, fuck. Oh, I fucked. Oh, I didn't.
They managed to get 2 very well-known actors and actresses before they became famous.
Unfortunately, shit. That was my fault. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine.
Hold that.
So, like, they got the lead in the movie. The final girl.
I was trying to move it over there. Oh, shit. I fucked up.
The final girl in the movie is Renee Zellweger.
Okay.
Which, quite remarkable in and of itself. And, like, the main villain in the movie is played by Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally not doing this right. I fucked up somewhere.
You'll get another go after this, I think.
Yeah, I'll probably just
do your best. You can potentially still stack it up here, but obviously it's a little harder.
Yeah, I was trying to turn something and I didn't turn it fast enough, and it's just really annoyed me.
But yeah, that movie basically has no gore in it either.
What points am I at now?
Over 10,000. You need about 4,724 more. Which you could technically do, you just need to build up a nice stack.
Fuck.
I mean, I feel like if you don't get it this time, you'll get it next time.
I was doing okay at the beginning, but then I fucked myself up. And now I feel like I'm just completely fucking myself up. Why did I do that?
Every time I'm gonna say...
I'm just gonna die.
Every time I'm about to say, like, oh, you...
No, I panic when I get too close to the height. I fucked myself up at the beginning. I didn't move something fast enough.
So yeah, that movie is hilarious, folks. If you want to go watch that movie, it's not scary in the slightest. And there's like a lot of scenes that I just think are so funny. But in terms of other bad movies I've seen that are really enjoyable, so like
oh no, yeah.
Leprechaun in Space is another good one.
Hold that.
Like that movie is just insane because of like there's no real build up to why it's in space at all.
Because why not?
Like literally the previous movies, the first 3 movies were all set on Earth, and okay, they had fantasy in it, obviously, but no, not really sci-fi. They just completely jumped the shark with that movie. And it's quite wacky. Like, there's a bit where a guy gives birth to the leprechaun through his penis.
Oh.
And it's funny because it's not gory in the slightest. You just see him like going and then suddenly the leprechaun pops out and just hops along. Like, there's no gore there at all. So...
Okay, I cleared it.
Yeah, so just do your best. You can still try to rack up some points and possibly get a higher rating. But that's also a pretty funny one. I'm
now actually not caring as much, but like, because I got it.
And then actually there's another really good one. Well, I say really good. I mean, it was like a bad movie that I found hilarious. So there's a movie called Shocker. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one, Kate.
No.
It's from the legendary Wes Craven. You know Wes Craven? He's the guy who made Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know those movies. Yeah. There we go.
So he's a very famous man. And, I should say. He's gone
2
now,
stars. Okay.
Unfortunately. But it, like the first... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay, we need to finish up then. Let me just finish my thoughts very quickly, and then we'll finish up. Basically, the first third of the movie is probably the least interesting part of it, just because it's playing it quite normally, quite straight. And it's, proceeding along like a very kind of normal serial killer-esque route. The middle part of the movie is funny just because there's all this weirdness, because there's a whole bunch of like body possession kind of stuff. And then the last third of the movie is insane. Like absolutely insane. Like this is an odd comparison to make, but from a technological perspective, definitely. It's like Forrest Gump, the last third of that movie.
I like Forrest Gump though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, the bits where they splice Forrest Gump into historical footage.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that at the end of Shocker. It's like wild.
Oh.
And I just couldn't stop laughing at like how crazy and stupid everything was in the last third. So that's another recommendation for me, folks.
And just my own random thought, I never actually looked properly at the name of this town. And if they took away one letter, it'd be a very interesting name. It'd be Pimp Town.
Yeah.
But now I'm calling this town Pimp Town.
Which everyone knows Pimping Town or Pimp Town will all be about modifying vehicles and nothing else, right?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sure! Wouldn't have the stereotypical guys in the massive furry jackets and the weird hats and glasses and load of the chains, but sure, whatever.
Those are the car mechanics. What are you talking about? But anyway, you get it back to the main menu now.
Yes, just press back.
You obviously got what I was referencing.
Yeah.
I've literally never seen a single episode of Pimp My Ride.
Oh, I used to watch Pimp My Ride.
My sister used to watch it all the time.
Those cars apparently were like stolen a lot because obviously.
But anyway, so hopefully you folks have... We actually made, I will say, more progress than I thought we would today.
Yay!
Like, actually, if you go back to Adventure, just very quickly.
We're at the end. We were like here.
We're doing that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 done in this short session, Kate.
Yay! Okay, that's good. So next time I'm actually coming down again next Sunday. So
yeah.
I'll do this one and then I'll be moving on to the next stage, hopefully.
Yes.
And we'll be leaving Pimp Town.
Pimp Town, yeah. Hopefully you folks have enjoyed listening to us. We had a brief bit at the very beginning about myriapods, centipedes and millipedes and stuff. We got onto a variety of topics. I can't quite remember all of them. And we got a couple of recommended bad movies at the end. So if you want a good laugh, you can check some of those out. Not that I'm getting anything from them, just worth checking out. But anyway, hopefully folks have enjoyed watching and listening to all of that. If you want to support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated if you'd leave a like, consider subscribing, recommend some videos to other people.
Owen's live streaming.
Oh god, I have a brief story to tell you about that actually, but I'll tell it to you after we're done recording. But I was going to say also check out some of our other series as well. Since Kathlynn brought it up, I do live streaming. I try to do it every weekend, usually on a Sunday at around 2 p.m. Irish time. I didn't do it this week because this is my birthday week, so I'm kind of trying to take it easy.
I would like to plug my friend streaming because she started as well, if you're okay with that.
Oh, is it the friend?
You know the friend.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Our friend Clover is streaming now again too, and she didn't do it for years. So it'd be nice. I think you both recommended each other. I think.
Yeah, so, we've got suggested channels up.
Yeah, so be nice to support her because she's trying to get back in as well if you can.
So in that case, you can. What's her channel name?
It's like Lucky Red Clover, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you want to go check out not Chucky.
Lucky Red Clover.
Lucky Red Clover.
Yeah, I actually made Twitch now because I have 2 people on Twitch, and I said I better follow them both.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because when she said it, I was like, "Do you want now? You're the second person to tell me to follow you on Twitch." So I said, "Okay, I better actually make it now," because I didn't want to make it for one person.
Yeah. I get it.
And then I was like, "Okay, 2. I don't stream or anything myself."
Maybe someday.
I don't know how people do it, like do the talking at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm afraid people find me boring because I like to run around and like level up a lot. So.
Yeah, it would. You wouldn't even have to do a game. It could be some other project if you want to like draw or just talk and
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess, but like yeah.
But anyway, we're getting a bit off topic. In addition to that, you can also check out UK Anime Network. I write a bunch of stuff for UK Anime Network, and I'm covering some very interesting content on there. And also, you can go check out my new YouTube channel, Cultured Immortalium, where I cover a variety of adult kind of NSFW.
Porn. He's talking about porn.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm going to tease you about this every time.
With regards to like anime stuff. So go check it out too if you're interested in that type of content. But anyway, this has been Owen, also known as Immortality.
And Caitlin.
And bye-bye. Bye.